Hi, everyone. This is Connor with Connor Management Group. And this week, we're going to look at the best technology stock to buy right now. Today is Friday, July 24th, 2015. And here on the opening slide, we see that this company is in the communications technology space. And we see its 6-month upside potential at 20.1%. And going on to the next slide, and we see that the name of this company is called KLA-Tencor. The ticker symbol is KLAC. And once again, we see this company's 6-month upside potential at 20.1%. Going on to the quick facts slide. Here's the business summary description for KLA-Tencor. KLA-Tencor is the world's leading supplier of process control and yield management systems for the semiconductor and related microelectronics industries. Systems combine advanced optics with custom digital electronics and software to replace human eye-to-brain recognition and interpretation methods traditionally used for image technology, process control, and testing. So this is kind of a fancy way of saying that KLA-Tencor makes equipment that scans for defects in computer chips and wafers. And basically, the more defects they find, companies therefore can change their process and improve yields. So that's what KLA-Tencor does. Their website is www.KLA-Tencor.com. The company is headquartered in Milpitas, California. They were founded in 1975, and they have 6,060 employees. On to the products and services slide. We have a photo of the KLA-Tencor logo, and we have photos of 2 of their pieces of equipment, or one large piece and a component inside of it. Basically, there's a photo here that shows a man standing at the end of a very large rectangular box the size of a medium-sized van, and inside there's some type of optical equipment, which is what the other photograph shows. So this is some pretty high-tech stuff, so there's not too much to show, especially something to show that really makes sense to see what you're looking at. So that's what we have for the products and services slide. On to the metrics slide. The annual revenue for KLA-Tencor for the last 12 months was $2.8 billion. The net income over the last 12 months was $353 million, and their cash from operations was $537 million. The operating margins stood at 29.2% for 2014, and they're tracking to be 32.0% for 2015. So a nice little increase that is expected. To the valuation metrics, the trailing PE ratio right now stands at 18.7, and the forward PE ratio stands at 14.8. So that relationship implies that analysts expect earnings to increase over the next 12 months. The PEG ratio is at 1.9, not too close to 1, but we still expect some growth. And the price to sales ratio stands at 3.0, and the price to book ratio is at 17.1, which seems rather high. And the enterprise value to EBITDA ratio is at 13.0. These aren't the lowest valuation metrics in the world, that's for sure. But at the same time, this company does have above average operating margins. The dividend yield for KLA-Tencor is at 3.7%, which is pretty attractive right now. The average dividend payout ratio of the past 3 years stands at 43%. On to the price chart. What we'll see here on the price chart is that KLA-Tencor has pulled back significantly. Over the last 12 months, the company is down 28%. The company has been as high as in the low 80s about 9 months ago, and it's now around $52. So the company has pulled back quite a bit. There's just been, technology has been overvalued as of late, but we think that this pullback creates a buying opportunity. On to the why now, the bull rationale for our view on KLA-Tencor. Basically, we see increasing revenues per share over the next year, and we also see decreasing expenses per share over the next year, as is evidenced by the improving operating margins. So, combination of the strong pullback, which we've just seen or heard about, the increasing revenues per share, and improving operating margins actually creates a pretty favorable outlook and gives us a view of low valuation metrics in the near future, which usually becomes an attractive buying opportunity for institutional investors. So for those reasons, basically increasing revenues per share, improving operating margins or decreasing expenses per share, kind of the same thing, along with the strong pullback, we believe creates a nice buying opportunity right now. And on to our summary. The financial statement quality of KLA-Tencor, we consider it to be good. I mean, the debt they have due over the next 5 years stands at just $500 million, and their profit for 2014 was $582 million. So they can handle their near-term debt over the next 5 years without much of a problem at all. The operating margin trend has been increasing, as we already mentioned too. The price pattern trend, the stock has pulled back pretty strongly, about 28% from a year ago level. And our overall market outlook is kind of flat right now. We've seen a lot more overvalued names than undervalued names, but the economy continues to chug along and look favorable. So we don't expect any strong pullback, although we could see it happening nonetheless. The recent closing price for KLA-Tencor was $52.06, and our 6-month price target is $61.58. So that gives this company a 6-month upside potential of 20.1%, not to mention they have a very healthy dividend. So it's for all these reasons that we believe that KLA-Tencor is the best technology stock to buy right now. We hope you found this presentation helpful, and we'll talk to you again soon. Take care.